Alright, we have a big bug net for which to catch a big bug with, but we have no idea where to find said bug.
It's gotta be around here somewhere.
Maybe Pero knows something about it. Just, you know, on the off chance.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's got a belly warmer, so he's probably like the second most knowledgeable person on the island.
Yeah, right after Link.
Yeah, like right after us.
But he did actually just so happen to know that he saw Stritch, like, hanging out with a rare bug. And all bugs you can collect in this game are classified as regular bugs, so if we're talking rare bugs, it can be just the one.
My goodness. You don't think he stole it?
Oh, I hope not.
Oh.
We're gonna find out soon, but first we gotta get these final 2 goddess chests.
Yeah, priorities.
Yep.
Gotta get those collectibles.
First, number 1 priority, our treasure. Number 2 priority, other
Someone
people's treasure.
else's. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Loftwing, for making you run into that building, or into that rock.
I'm sure he's fine.
I don't know how this Moldorm got into the sky.
Well, maybe he's like born here.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Although this bit of the ground that was sent up from the sky came from Faron Woods, which doesn't have any Moldorms in it. Or maybe it's a little bit of ground from everywhere, who knows?
It could be, yeah.
Yeah. Thankfully, this one isn't super dangerous because a thing about the Moldorm is that they will never head into a bit of the underground where they would get stuck and have to back up.
Right.
Like, they can only go straight, so like in areas like these, you're always safe.
Nice.
Yeah. And here we have the final goddess chest.
I don't think I got them all when I played this, did I?
Yeah, me neither. Not the first time, at least.
No. Well, I've only played it once, so...
Yeah, fair.
Thinking about going back and playing it again at some point.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear. So that's all the goddess chests. Strike that off the old... Oh, that's the wrong way. Strike that off the old objectives list.
I'll go back and play this after Twilight Princess HD, of course.
Yeah. Are you gonna play Twilight Princess HD with the newly announced Ganondorf Amiibo feature that makes you take double damage?
No.
Okay.
Because it's been long enough since I last played it that I don't, like, need some added challenge
Fair enough.
to feel like I'm getting my money's worth, so... Man, I forgot how weirdly shaped this guy is.
He is. So you could just see a cut just now, and that's because this bit of dialogue comes before you get the quest from Beetle, so that best only triggers after you talk to Stritch here the first time.
Okay.
Yeah, but I didn't want to cut that into the previous episode because then we would keep going back and forth and that'd be weird. So yeah, you have to go talk to this guy and he'll tell you about his super cool bug catching minigame. And then you can go to Beetle and he'll tell you his bug is gone. And then you can come back here. And then it turns out that he does in fact have Beetle's rare bug.
Dude, you can't just steal shit. I mean,
maybe he didn't steal it. See, he found it.
yeah,
See, he doesn't even know.
poor Beetle, yeah.
But he's still just as much of a jerk because he's really apprehensive about giving it back.
You can't sell someone else's stuff for your own gain, dude. That's not right.
Like, I found someone else's wallet. Normally I would give it back, but it has like 2,000 bucks in it.
That's stealing.
That is
That's
stealing.
that's the definition.
Oh.
Look, I know minigames are a really important thing, but you can't just go stealing other people's shit.
You better be careful, Stritch, or we're gonna snitch on you. But no, our only option is to play his bug catching minigame
Oh, man.
and beat it in under 3 minutes, and then we'll get Beetle's bug back.
The things that people stoop to get to like justify a minigame.
What a mess of a society.
Good lord.
So, Bug Island actually has every single bug in the game on it, including the 3 we haven't caught yet. And this is one of them. This is the Sky Stag Beetle, which you can find on Skyloft. It is the one that we tried to catch with Gully way back at the start of the game. And you can
Is
find...
it actually possible to catch that?
Yes, it is.
Oh, wow.
Normally when you knock it off a tree, it doesn't fly away, it just lands on the ground. And then you can pick it up. And then here we're gonna catch the second bug that we haven't caught yet.
Bees!
Bees! A Deku Hornet. You can actually only damage these guys by trying to catch them in the net. If you try to hit them with your sword, they will like sort of fly around in formation to avoid your attack. And here's the last new bug. The
I call
Skyloft
bullshit
Mantis.
on those being hornets. Because they quite clearly came from a hive. Hornets don't have hives, they have nests.
It's the Sky Hornet Dex, don't worry about it. But yeah, if you try to attack the Deku Hornets with the sword, they just do like... If you've ever played Metal Gear Rising, you know how if you try to hit Monsoon, he like splits up into parts?
Yeah.
That's sort of like what they do.
Okay.
They'll just like casually fly around your sword.
And then many years later, Platinum Games came to work with Nintendo on Star Fox. It all comes together.
I mean, they already made like Bayonetta and Wonderful 101 for Nintendo.
And there you go. They saw Skyward Sword with the Sky Hornets. They're like, whoa, we gotta put that in our game.
I think Metal Gear Rising came out first, actually.
Did it? No, it didn't. No. No way. Did it?
Maybe not. I don't know.
I think there were quite a number of years between Skyward Sword and Metal Gear Rising.
It couldn't have been quite a few years because the PS3 came out in 2013 and Skyward Sword in 2011. So I don't think Metal Gear Rising came out in 2012.
No.
I think it came out in. I think they both came out in 2011. Yeah, we'll go with that. Anyway, we got Beetle's bug back.
Than that. Oh, okay.
His cage has a little slice of a peach in it, or something like that. Alright, smell you later, Stritch. Alright, whatever you say, Beetle.
Is it possible to pedal and concentrate on a conversation at the same time?
Yeah.
You just can't do it.
People only ever ride bikes by themselves.
Yeah.
It's too dangerous to do
You never
otherwise.
see group of people riding bikes together. It just doesn't happen.
No.
It's actually illegal.
It is. No, not a praying mantis, it's a beetle.
Man, that thing is big.
It is, it's a pretty big bug.
A lot smaller than I thought it would be. You mean all the no items that you have left?
He has one left.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I saved that specifically for the discount that we could get.
Okay. Is it expensive?
No, it's not that expensive, but it's not a very good item, so I didn't want to waste money on it.
Okay, fair enough.
And that was the final gratitude crystal. The final 5.
I'm glad that you cleared up all the bugs and stuff, because I've been looking at those like empty slots for a while and going, where are they going to come from?
Actually, because we caught them in the minigame, the empty slots will not be filled up.
Oh.
I am sorry. But speaking of bugs, the final medal that Beetle has in the shop is the bug medal. And all it does is it shows you where the bugs are on the map. It doesn't even show you which ones are where. They're all just indicated as a green dot.
Oh.
So it's
Yeah,
like...
that's not great.
Yeah, it's kind of whatever.
And also, yeah, 1,000 rupees is pretty steep for something that... Yeah.
Yep.
Ugh.
If you really want to maximize your rupee potential, you need to save the discount for the heart piece. That was 1,600 rupees, but I wanted to have full hearts as soon as possible.
Yeah. Well, that's fair enough.
Yep.
Yo, my man, Batro.
We got all the stuff you need. We got your groceries, 80 times pop rocks. This is the reward you get, I believe, for bringing him 70, either 65 or 70.
Okay.
Gratitude crystals, but it's not 300 rupees, it's 600 rupees. And then finally, we have the reward for getting 80 gratitude crystals, and I think this one makes all of this worth it.
Definitely.
The Tycoon wallet, which has a great
What?
face that I love.
Oh my god. That is amazing.
Yeah. It lets you hold 9,000 rupees, which in addition to the 3 bonus wallets we have, allows us to carry a total of 9,900 rupees. More than you will ever need, especially at this point.
Mm-hmm. And it takes about this long to get all those crystals as well.
Yeah. It's like only right at the end that you can do Beetle's Quest, so yeah. Damn, he doesn't have his sweet eye decals anymore.
I also think it's maybe not completely worked. There's something wrong with your teeth.
I don't know, he's just... He can get those filed off if it's really
Yeah,
necessary.
yeah.
It's just like a little bit of a discrepancy. And his wings turned into a cape.
There's a nice cape.
It's pretty good. A little tattered, but good.
He's also got the biggest belly warmer on Skyloft.
Good job,
That
Petro.
makes him the most powerful person here. Should have been Batro's adventure.
Oh. Well, I mean, he couldn't adventure until all the way at the end, so...
Look out for
Maybe the real Betro's adventure starts here.
Look out for Skyward Sword 2, Batro's adventure.
I'd buy it.
Me too.
Hey, Levius, you saw us. We got your song pieces. We're here to have a chat.
I do love how, like, the got item animation actually gets interrupted there. That's brilliant.
Yeah.
That's great.
It's not as good as the one in, I believe it's Phantom Hourglass, where you get, like, the final sword, and the animation takes so long that the person that's with you just snatches it from your hands.
Oh, God. Never did finish that game.
It's alright.
Like, I've got Phantom Hourglass, which I've never finished, and Spirit Tracks, which I've never played.
Spirit Tracks, I think, is better, but it has a really bad overworld that kind of holds it back.
I've got a bad history, actually, with, like, handheld Zelda games. I don't think I've ever finished one. Like, I have Minish Cap, I never finished that, and I've also got Link Between Worlds, which I've not finished. What? That's not... Okay, yeah, sure. Let's go with that.
Passable. Anyway, it looks like the final trial gate, we have to do another one, is located on Skyloft, and it's actually right here.
Oh my goodness. Who could have thought that there would be secret stuff to do here in our home?
Uh-huh. This is like when you find out that your parents are hiding the Christmas presents at the top of the cupboard.
Yeah. You mean it was here all along, God?
What the...
Why would you keep it from me?
You mean Levius isn't real?
Now, what I want to know is what did like normal mortal people see when Link like puts his sword in the ground here? Does he just disappear?
I don't know. Here we are, the final Silent Realm. This one was created by the goddess herself, so I bet it's super challenging.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I would say out of like all the different environments we've had to do a Silent Realm challenge in, I would say Skyloft is probably the easiest to navigate. Personally.
Yeah, I guess so. But what you'll actually find is that this is probably the hardest one. I don't really know, honestly. Like,
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah. It's hard for me to judge it at this point because I've already done these so many times that I basically know the layout roughly off the top of my head.
I would say that probably in the case of familiarity, for people, because Skyloft is like the one location that you keep going back to a lot.
Yeah.
So you'd probably think like, okay, what are the main areas I can check?
That is true.
With the other places, you might have to like... What? I like that you don't take any fall damage.
Yep.
With other places, it's like... It's a bit more of a stretch, I guess, trying to like really rack your brains like, alright, where else is there to look?
That's true, but what you'll find is that there's actually a lot of areas in Skyloft that you don't really ever have to go to until this point. Or just like a lot of small nooks that you never have to think about.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, because you'd spend most of your time just kind of running to the shop and stuff.
Yeah, the shop and the academy and like this living district every once in a while, and that's basically it.
Yeah.
And also, I could have sworn when I was recording this that gate we came in through is closed during the Silent Realm, but I guess it isn't.
Huh. I mean, all the things you gotta collect, they are kind of... if you get the... I can't remember what they're called, the fruit?
The blessed fruit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once you get the fruit, it, like, easily highlights where it all is. It's just a matter of figuring out how to get there.
That's true, but there is one that, on my first playthrough, I couldn't figure out exactly where it was supposed to be.
Right.
I think it's the next one we're gonna get, actually. Alright, well, not this one. That one's pretty obvious, but it's this one down here.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure.
Because there's actually a little wooden walkway right over here.
Oh god, yeah.
You never have to use this, but it is a bit of a nice shortcut, and also you have to walk on this really tiny beam to get it. But yeah, I guess it's a shortcut between the bazaar and the school, but you know, you never really have to use it, and it's a little hidden too, so.
I mean, it doesn't really take very long to walk normally between the school and the bazaar.
Yeah, exactly. I guess it's more like a shortcut between the school and the waterfall, really.
Yeah. I mean, like, if this was a Zelda game that didn't have the ability to run, maybe then you'd look for, like, a shortcut between the shop and the school, but, like, because you can run there really easily, you're not really ever going to go out of your way to try and find a shortcut like that.
Yeah, that's true. And who built that, too? That's, like, really rickety and dangerous.
Someone very, very brave.
I mean, it must be that carpenter.
They don't pay that guy enough.
Yeah. He's just trying his best. He's making all these, like, sweet MLG shortcuts for everyone, and they don't even use them. He gets around town faster than anybody else. So now there's 2 fruits still to get, and this one that's closest to us is actually the one that I'd like picking up last, because a really sneaky ghost is protecting this one, and it's one of the ones that follows you, and it can be a little tough getting away from this one. And also, he's actually a little more likely to chase you than I thought he was. Oh god.
Uh-oh. Okay. That's fine.
Yeah. So that's why I always make sure to keep this fruit as a failsafe. Hello, my man, just here picking up this tier. Don't worry about me.
Don't mind me, just going about my business.
How about you go about yours and go back to sleep?
Yeah. It's nap time. Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you're running down here and you don't like that bit of water is ebbing, then I'm sorry. And then it comes back up when you're running through. And with that, we've completed the final Silent Realm.
We done did it.
Pat yourself on the back. Once you get your physical form back, of course, otherwise you're just gonna phase through yourself.
That'd be weird.
That would be like when your hand is numb and you're trying to touch yourself and you only really feel half of it.
Oh god, yeah. Ugh.
Why is Paro just walking in a circle anyway?
Maybe. Alright, what happens when you go to the Silent Realm is that Link just sits there, like his physical form just is there with the sword in the ground.
Alright, I'll buy that.
While his soul or whatever is collected there.
That does make a lot of sense.
So, Paro is actually guarding you.
That also explains why Fia still exists while you're going out to the Silent Realm. Anyway, we got some sort of stone that will open up the final place we need to be, and there's a second one out there somewhere. We're at the waterfall first. Let's see what this curious old man's looking at.
Man, I wasn't sure how much of this game I would remember, but seeing that statue just brought back all the memories.
Oh man. Nah, actually the statue isn't important at all though. And I think now we know where it is.
Man, can you believe the episode happened 1,000,000 years ago?
It's
Wow.
been at least 3 billion years. Our poor Master Link, the reverse Tower of Pisa just appeared out of nowhere.
Alright, Master, stand back a little bit. I'm gonna take a really funny photo of you holding it.
No one's ever done it before.
No.
Well, I guess we might as well just dive right in.
Get to it.
I made another lie, or when I say another, I mean the first one I've done in this LP. When I said that the second fire temple was the last one, because this is actually the last one. So let's head inside. Alright, here's Sky Keep. And it's pretty special because you get the dungeon map right away.
Hey!
I guess we're already halfway done. We're making good progress.
Oh.
I guess we're only an eighth of the way done.
Yeah, I remember there being quite a good reason for getting the dungeon map right away.
Yeah.
Oh. It's all coming back to me.
Fire Sanctuary is what it's called.
That was it.
That's the
yeah.
name of the second
I mean,
Elden
that's
Book
a pretty
intervention.
generic name.
Yeah.
Please excuse us for forgetting it.
So this door is closed, and it's the only way for us to progress.
But...
So maybe...
it couldn't be, could it?
My worst enemy. Sliding
block
puzzles.
puzzle? No.
Alright, let's just see if we can get to that Triforce shard.
Yeah, sure. Let's go with that. Is that good? You didn't say if that was good or not. Oh.
We're about to fall back to Earth.
I got bad news. One of the runes passed through a supporting beam. This whole place come down.
Oh, no. Well, at least once it's all fallen apart, maybe we can get to the Triforce pieces a little easier.
Nice. Do a sweet fucking like Devil May Cry scene where Link hook shots to all the Triforce shards as he falls to the ground.
Nice.
Yeah.
So the big gimmick of the Skykeep is that it doesn't really have its own theme. Instead, all of the rooms are based on dungeons or areas that we've already been to.
Yeah, what a cop-out.
Yeah, it's a cop-out, but they actually... they're surprisingly still really creative about it. Like this first room, this first room's kind of but a lot of the later rooms actually use mechanics that are already introduced in like really interesting and new ways.
I was having a joke, by the way. I really like this.
Yeah.
It's good.
I mean, I can see someone being genuinely bothered by it, because this game, compared to like Ocarina of Time or Twilight Princess, it doesn't have that many dungeons.
Yeah, so when like you get to this dungeon, it's just an amalgamation of all the other dungeons you do. You'd be like, well, I mean, at this point you've come this far, so you may as well just get to the end.
Yeah. That enemy's not supposed to be in this room. This is the Skyview Temple room, not the Ancient Cistern one.
Oh man, I hope our friend the Big Buddha is here.
Yeah. No, this is the first temple. The very first one.
I just mean somewhere in the temple.
Oh, okay.
I hope we meet him again.
Actually, that fish is also from the Ancient Cistern, so maybe it's like a little bit of a mix of both.
The heck? Yeah, I can see that. What? That was a monkey noise.
That's just how those guys sound.
That fish, that was a monkey noise.
Ape fish.
Yeah, I think it is supposed to be a bit of a mix of the both.
Yeah.
Because, like, if you look at the walls and stuff, that's kind of
Yeah.
sort of like the thematic thing of the cistern.
Yeah, you're right, but this is definitely the Skyview Temple music,
Yeah.
at least, and also there were like mushrooms earlier.
Yeah, and there's grass and stuff.
Yeah, you're right. This is definitely a mix of both.
Yeah.
And also, most every room is really nicely set up to make it so that there's a shortcut between the two different exit doors.
Why is every switch like, it's like twice a human's height?
Yeah.
Who was the person that built these switches? How tall were they?
It was Twitch.
Oh my god. Alright. Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Nicely done.
Bam. In my practice of doing this dungeon, I have found that every shape will sometimes just get read as a heart. Even an arrow.
What?
Yeah.
Is that like on purpose? Like, oh, it's random, you know what's gonna happen. Spin the wheel, what are you gonna get?
No, it's just, I don't know. I mean, making that kind of software is really hard.
I guess, yeah.
Have you ever seen the tool-assisted speedrun of, Ooh.
Huh? Is it the tool-assisted speedrun of Brain Age?
Yes, where they just like draw random stuff on the screen and it still gets read as numbers.
Oh my god. That sounds amazing. I'm gonna go look at I'm gonna go look that up once we're done with this.
So yeah, unfortunately the first Triforce is locked behind a door. But there is a single treasure chest somewhere in the dungeon, so logic dictates
Get the key.
that we gotta get the key first.
Obviously, yeah, of course, that kind of backs up the theory that this room is a mishmash of the Woods Temple and the Cistern, because it leads on to that room, which is also like the second half of the Cistern.
Yeah.
Although, you could argue that it's only like that because we shifted all the blocks around.
Yes, yeah, that is definitely not intentional.
Yeah.
Although I do think that they definitely expect this to be the very first thing you do.
Yeah, so.
If you already know like how this dungeon goes, you can go directly to the key without going to that bit of the Triforce first.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I am right now desperately trying to figure out...
Oh, shit, okay. I'll put the lower... yeah, ooh. Okay, that one goes there. And... God, I fucking hate these puzzles.
I am so bad at sliding block puzzles, even after I wrote down like instructions for myself and I still messed it up.
I feel you, man. I'm really bad at them as well.
Yeah.